Hello, my Aries friends. I'm Ulrich. I'm a Lenormand card reader, and today we will do your philosophical, spiritual card reading for the month of July. These cards are more like a kind of guides. If there is a certain issue in your life, a situation that is difficult for you, that you have no solution for, often these cards can give a solution, can give a guidance in your life. Anyway, my Aries friends, we will see here where it leads for you for the month of July. So Aries, here we go for your spiritual philosophical card reading for the month of July. Hello, my Aries friends, and welcome to your spiritual philosophical card reading for the month of July. As your first card here, we need to see the light back in our life. Maybe there's a form of self-pity that we are having here. We see ourselves as too negative or too positive. This is possible, and this is also the card of balance. It's possible here, as I said with this card here, that we have created a false sense of separation. We isolate ourselves, we pull away ourselves from the flow of life. Maybe this has certain reasons. Maybe things are not going as you expected here. Some people here could have the feeling that they are in an illusion. A lot of Aries now, or most of us of the Aries people here, they get Rahu connected to their sun. It's in the Aries sign, and it expands everything. It expands the personality, it expands the wishes and dreams, it expands the negativity, but it also expands the positivity. So it has both sides, and it's very difficult here sometimes to see the light, literally. So we have difficulties because all the good abilities that you're having will be expanded. It's like somebody gives you something. Let's assume you're a good cook, and you know you're a good cook, but sometimes you're not a good cook anymore, you're a superior cook, because all these abilities get expanded. But it works also reversed. The negative sides, like if you are if you have a lot of energy, this energy will be multiplied. It's like we have a lot of energy, we don't know. Sometimes also if people tell us certain things, we are short-tempered, especially with authorities. This could be a problem here. We are more short-tempered. It's like sometimes we don't know anymore what to do with our energy, and one moment we find ourselves isolated, and then one moment it's something else. Sometimes also it could mean that you have the feeling that why is this upon me? It's like we could have the feeling that we are surrounded by the evil eye, but it's not. It's actually the things that are expanded in your life that are accentuated, and also the negative things here. But there's also a beauty inside of it. There's a expansion possibilities in it, and here we need to see in what area do we need to use the positive things for advancing, and we need to suppress the negative things. It's not about worse or better, but it's about finding middle ground. But you will notice this in yourself here, that you're more easy to get on the tip of your toes, that you are more easy to get insecure, that you're over secure. So it's a very difficult exercise here that you might be undergoing. It's like a self-image. We are wrapped in a veil. We are in a fog. We cannot see things very clearly. And sometimes because we cannot see things clear, it's like we're pulling back. We are isolating ourselves also from the source, from ourselves. Anyway, if you feel this superiority, there's a kind of dishonoring around it. So we need to be careful with that here, because if others are acting or reacting in a certain way, you could be very short with this combination. There is a kind of dishonor, but it's a very difficult exercise because we cannot see clear. It's like we are in a certain pain we don't want, and still it happens to us. So you need to find the balance in yourself here with this combination. Also, don't feel inferior, because this doesn't work also. So we need to value our own qualities, but also the qualities of others. This is what we are seeing here. We need to look for the common base here, and you need to actually expand your gifts here, because there's a lot in this fog. There's a lot of abilities. That's the issue here. There's so much inside, but the problem is catching it and going with it. So we need to find a balance here, because there will be challenges, there is weaknesses and very strength here also at the same time. So free yourself from it and try to see everything in a neutral way. The next card is that we are seeing here is the card that we need to go for our wishes. If we have certain objectives, if we want to reach certain things in our life, you see the squirrels here, they're collecting for the winter time. You need to collect for the next stage. What does this mean? Well, it's possible that you have certain desires, certain wishes, and you want to go for these wishes, but maybe you don't focus your energy in the right thing. And there is here with this card, there is often a dream. There's often a dream, and we need to put energy in this dream, and it will take efforts. It's possible that you need to put a lot of efforts, and these efforts will deplete you. So you will need to, again here, balance. You will need to balance here your energy and focus in the right direction, because else you could invest in the wrong resources. Also be careful if you do investments, that is then in general financially, but this is not a financial reading, but I'm thinking here with the depleting source, comes to mind here, this drops in my mind. So be careful if you use certain resources, not personal resources, but actually financial resources. It's best here to keep what we have for now till it's the right time to use them. Anyway, also we are asked here not to give our wishes, our desires. We need to, don't be discouraged, because maybe you cannot see the result now, but if you collect wisely, you will be able to move on. It's like we need to make an assessment of our efforts for reaching our dream. And maybe the efforts are not focused enough in certain areas of your life. So you need to think wisely about this. It's possible that you need more time for yourself, for focusing. It's possible that you need to learn something, that you need more patience. I know a lot of the Aries people have been very patient already. I'm aware of it. But here, sometimes, as they say, sometimes it's difficult when we are in the end stage. And this might be the end stage. And still, patience is required for you. I know you pull probably your hair if you're in this situation, but this is what the cards tell us here. It's possible we need more to educate. So if you think that an education can help you for reaching your goal, go for it, because it might be that others help you. Maybe you need to invest in yourself financially. If you make these investments, be wise. But if these are investments, for instance, that you make for helping others, this could be a good thing. This could be a good thing for helping others, if this is the case here for you, because we have Jupiter in Pisces in the astrology, and Jupiter in Pisces is helping others. And it's possible you can find later on a kind of freedom. So if you follow in a certain education, it's possible that you later on in the year to come, especially January, February, it's possible that this thing turns around, and then for you it's good. But maybe you cannot see the clear light here now, but it's possible that others need to help us in this direction. Anyway, there is patience required, energy required, maybe education, help from others, and maybe things you don't know yet. So there is a great effort here required for making your dream come true, and also certain risks will be probably involved. But be careful, as I said here, with financial risks. It's possible also that you do a very good job in dissuading yourself, telling yourself, I'm not going to take the next step, I'm going to do it, I'm not going to do it. Don't dissuade yourself. Don't give up on your dream here. Apply real hope. I know for some of you people here, you might see this hope as a burden, but we need to be determined. We need to be determined, and you need to stay true here to your desires. And you need to nurture the purpose that you're going for, and you need to embrace it with your heart. This is what what we are seeing here. Probably the reason that you were able to move to succeed is because you need to focus your energy in the direction, but also don't give up on it. there is probably a frustration here, that, as I said here, and there's a passion here, possibly also towards something or somebody here, and maybe it's not yet the right time, but the focus is the most important thing here. We need to keep focus, get out of the cloud here, and use your abilities well. There's a lot of abilities and they will be expanded. Sometimes also this combination, it tells us that if we have a teacher, we have somebody who lectures us, a guru, whatever it is, if you are in education, if you are educated, we could have a hard time accepting what we have. We could have some mastery in ourselves, and if we have some mastery in ourselves, sometimes it's hard to accept the mastery for somebody else. So it could bring you in conflict. Maybe if you have a teacher, your teacher tells you like this or like that, and you say, but yeah, but you have a one-way point here. So it could bring some conflicts, and your point is not exactly wrong, but neither is maybe the other's point. So again, here we come into consensus here with this combination. But don't give up on your dream here. Go for it. Go for your dream. Focus on your dream. Collect knowledge, whatever it is that you need to collect for the next step. The next that we are seeing here, the next card here, is that this whole situation could have depleted you. So if you have been a long time in stalemate, in a locked situation, literally in lockdown, if you have been in a locked situation, we need to sometimes this is taking a break here. It's possible that you feel that your body is tired. Sometimes things overwhelm you. You keep thinking you want to find a solution. You cannot find a solution. Again, here we come in the cloud here. It's like our head is working tirelessly, how to get out of there. And if we think we found a certain solution, it's not necessarily the answer. So it's very complicated here, but the focus is the only thing you can do. It's possible that you have the feeling that for now you're in a certain treadmill and you don't get a break, and you keep turning around and your head keeps turning around, and you need to get out of this here. And we need to take a break here. There's some people who need to help you. You need to let yourself be held here. This is what we are seeing here. This can be simple things. You could maybe you need to ask a friend for advice, maybe a teacher. Here, this is what we are seeing here with this combination. It's possible that maybe you have that it's long time since you saw a friend. You ask them for dinner. You ask to go out for them. You have a conversation. Maybe there's a like-mindedness needed. This is not a good thing if you are in a confused situation, if you know that the people are not on your thinking level. They need to be on your level. On the mind need to be the same. So you need to have help from somebody who is on your level, and then you can see light in the fog here. This is what we are seeing here. But also relaxation could be a good thing. There could be some requirements of like that you need a massage yourself. You let your feet massage. You make an appointment for a spa, for a hairdresser. It's possible that you take a walk in the park with your dog. You go for relaxing your mind. This is what we are seeing here. We literally need to find our energy back here, and we could find energy back by letting us help by others, by communication, by hearing another bell ring. This is what we are seeing here. Also, don't be proud, don't be embarrassed to ask for help here. Don't hesitate, ask for help, because it will give you a different point of view. Don't let your ego tell you, I can do it alone, because mostly with these cards, it's difficult. It's difficult. So, and also with this card, the other side of this card is because this is the card also of letting go. So if we let a part of our ego go and we ask other for help, you will be surprised of the advice that you are getting. So we cannot be too much judgmental if we get advice. We need to think about it. You need to see it from the other side. And if you let it inside you, it's possible that later on, if a person says something to you and you go home then and you reflect for a few days over the thing, and that you see an answer that you get in a different angle, and it helps you out. This is what we are seeing here also with this combination. But friends and people who are close to you, you will have a very positive response of that. They might be a little bit surprised you ask for it, but you will get mostly a good advice here. We could also get good advice from some people who are like-minded here. But if you are not in connection with their mind, it's not a good thing. We need to find somebody who is literally qualified. We need to find a qualified counselor for our person here with this combination. If you do so, you will see that you will be able in the next months probably to find your light again here, and it will help you greatly out. This is what we are seeing here. Benefits are ready to come, but sometimes it's time to get an overview of the situation here that I just explained to you. And not only if you go through these difficulties, this phase, not only you will be benefit from it, but also others. So it's like a reciprocity here. So you get helped and you are able to help others. There's some working here, some exchange. So things will clear out, but you're in the phase. And I know you have been facing difficulties, but it's about to end here with this combination of cards. You will see if you work certain things out for you, especially next year, things will go in the beginning of next year, because I see it in the general readings, next year, the things will come on read. But this could be the preparation and the focus is needed now. And then next year, this is the step. This is the step, then the big step that you have been waiting for. So my Aries friends, this is all for this month. I hope you get a little bit wiser out of this short philosophical card reading. If you have interest in financial card readings, we do also the spiritual philosophical card readings. You can check them. And of course, we have the classic Lenormand card readings. You can find them, but they are very much into detail and they will require more of your time. But if you invest of your time, you will get also a lot of information. Anyway, my Aries friends, thank you for watching. Thank you for considering subscribing, and we see each other next time. Bye-bye for now.